Hey, good morning, everybody. Bill Peterson here. Today I'm going to continue working on these bedsides, or this bedside. I worked on it last weekend. Got this pretty much hammered back out to where it needs to be. Ultimately, I think I'm going to put a patch in there. I just think that I'll be better served on that side with that cage not having to go in there and that other hole up there if I just patch in a piece there. So I'm going to do that and get it ready to weld, and there's a bunch of other dents and things to fix on the other side of this. So I'm going to do that today and kind of go slow and take my time and see what happens. I got a piece of 16 gauge metal for this patch because it's a little bit thicker. Those stake pockets are a little bit thicker than the regular sheet metal in the truck. So that's what we're going to do. So I got that piece cut out of there. That's what I ended up with. It's got that cage nut and those other smashed up pieces. So I'm gonna work on making a pattern, and I'll probably try to pull that dent out with a hammer and dolly. It's gonna need a little bit of welding over here, but since I've got it apart, I thought, what the heck, I'll try to fix that and make a piece to go in there, and should be pretty straightforward. All right, so I got that cut out. I'm working on that. I don't know the best way to fix that. I think I'm gonna have to, weld something to it and then try to pull it out with my slide hammer is what I think I'm gonna do. I got this dent worked out a little bit better, so that's just easily fillable now. And I'm gonna tack that in. Our collections team and exhibits team asked me to come in and help them pick a few things for a teaser for the military gallery coming up. So I got to spend the morning in here with some of my cool staff. All right, so I got the pieces made. Replacement piece, I'm gonna put a cage nut in there. I'll weld that in, tack it in, get it welded, and we'll go from there. Should come out good. Okay, so that is one stake pocket repaired. Getting ready to try to see if I can pull that out with the slide hammer. Don't know what kind of luck I'm gonna have there, but feeling pretty good about that. It seems like each one of these patches that I do, I get a little bit better at it. This one was a little easier because it was thicker sheet metal right here. I think these stake pockets are 16 gauge, and that's what I got to put back in there. So didn't have some of the problems I've had, or some of the challenges I've had with some of the other sheet metal work on this. But yeah, that stake pocket has been repaired. Well, I didn't think I would spend all day working on this stake pocket, but I did. I got that done out. I ended up hammering that out as much as I could and then filling it with my welder like I did my anvils. I don't think that's probably the way the real body men would do it, but it was too small of a piece to patch, and I didn't want to mess with doing it the other way. And then I got this all patched in, and that came out really good. I'm pretty pleased with how that came out. So I've got to weld these in, figure out a way to clamp this. I'll do that tomorrow. Figure out how to clamp those on. I use a bar clamp and pull that roll down. Got to figure out how to round this out, back out. And then there's a couple of places on the other side after I get it turned over that it's got to be repaired. But that bed stake pocket, I didn't think I was going to be able to save it, but it came out pretty good. Pretty happy with it. So if you like what we're seeing and doing here, give the channel a like, share it with your friends, and we'll see you the next time we start working on this old 1941 GMC.